Genghis Khan, the man who would build the largest contiguous land empire in history, had a difficult start in life. His journey from a young boy named Temujin to a legendary conqueror is a tale of resilience, strategy, and unyielding ambition. He was born Temujin around 1162 in present-day Mongolia, a land of vast steppes and harsh conditions. His world was a dangerous place, filled with warring tribes and constant threats. The Mongolian steppes were a battleground where survival was never guaranteed. Temujin's own father, a tribal leader, was poisoned by a rival clan when Temujin was just a boy. This loss was a pivotal moment in his life, thrusting him into a world of uncertainty and danger. This tragedy forced young Temujin and his family into poverty and hardship. They were abandoned by their own clan and left to fend for themselves in the unforgiving wilderness. They struggled to survive, often relying on foraging and hunting. These early years were marked by hunger and deprivation, but they also forged Temujin's indomitable spirit. During this time, Temujin learned valuable lessons about survival, leadership, and the importance of loyalty. He observed the dynamics of power and the significance of trust among his people. He saw firsthand the brutal reality of tribal warfare and the need for unity. The constant conflicts taught him that only through unity could the Mongol tribes achieve greatness. Despite the hardships, Temujin possessed a natural charisma and intelligence that drew people to him. His ability to inspire and lead was evident even in his youth. He began to form alliances and gather followers. These alliances were crucial in his rise to power, as they provided the support and resources needed to challenge his enemies. He understood the importance of loyalty and rewarded those who proved trustworthy. This created a strong bond between him and his followers, ensuring their unwavering support. His reputation as a skilled warrior and a fair leader grew steadily. Temujin's tactical prowess and sense of justice made him a respected figure among the tribes. Through cunning and strategy, he navigated the treacherous world of Mongol politics. He outmaneuvered his rivals and consolidated his power through strategic marriages and alliances. He faced betrayal and conflict, even being captured and enslaved at one point. These experiences only fueled his determination to overcome any obstacle. But each challenge only strengthened his resolve and taught him valuable lessons. Temujin's resilience became one of his defining traits, enabling him to rise above adversity. By his early 20s, Temujin had begun to unite the Mongol tribes under his banner. His vision of a unified Mongol nation was becoming a reality, setting the stage for his future conquests and the creation of an empire that would change the course of history. The Mongol tribes were notorious for their internal conflicts, which often erupted into violent skirmishes and battles. They frequently raided and fought amongst themselves, creating a cycle of violence that made them vulnerable to outside threats and invasions. Temujin, later known as Genghis Khan, recognized that a united Mongol people would be an unstoppable force capable of achieving great things. He set out on a mission to end the infighting and forge a single, cohesive Mongol nation, bringing together the disparate tribes under one banner. To achieve this, he implemented a revolutionary merit-based system, promoting individuals based on their skills, abilities, and loyalty rather than their family ties or noble lineage. This significant shift broke from traditional Mongol customs and helped to dismantle the entrenched power structures that had long fueled tribal rivalries and conflicts. Additionally, he established a unified legal code, known as the Yasa, which applied equally to all Mongols, regardless of their status, further solidifying the unity he sought. His numerous victories in battle earned him immense respect and prestige among the Mongol tribes and beyond. His reputation as a just, decisive, and strategic leader spread far and wide, attracting more followers and allies to his cause. By 1206, Temujin had successfully unified the Mongol tribes, achieving what many thought was impossible. At a grand gathering known as the Kurultai, he was proclaimed Genghis Khan, meaning oceanic ruler or universal ruler, a title that signified his supreme authority. This moment marked a significant turning point in Mongol history, setting the stage for future conquests and expansion. Genghis Khan was now the undisputed leader of a powerful and unified Mongol nation, ready to take on the world. This newfound unity, combined with his strategic brilliance and the might of the Mongol army, would soon make him one of the most formidable conquerors the world had ever seen, leaving a lasting legacy. Genghis Khan's military successes were not solely due to brute force. His victories were a result of a combination of speed, skill, and strategic brilliance. He understood that a well-organized and disciplined army was far more effective than a large but disorganized horde. His troops were trained to operate as a cohesive unit, each soldier knowing their role and executing it with precision. He implemented rigorous training regimes, emphasizing horsemanship, archery, and battlefield tactics. Mongol archers were renowned for their ability to shoot accurately while riding at full gallop, a skill that required immense practice and discipline. The Mongol army was incredibly mobile, able to traverse vast distances quickly and efficiently. Mongolian horses, though smaller than some breeds, were sturdy and could cover vast distances without tiring. This endurance allowed the Mongol army to outmaneuver their enemies consistently. This allowed the Mongols to move quickly and strike unexpectedly, often appearing where their enemies least expected them. Their ability to launch surprise attacks was a key element of their strategy. He embraced new technologies and ideas, always looking for ways to improve his army's effectiveness. He incorporated gunpowder weapons captured from Chinese enemies into his arsenal, giving him a significant advantage in siege warfare. This innovation allowed him to breach fortifications that would have been impregnable otherwise. He also valued information and intelligence, understanding that knowledge was power. He employed spies and scouts to gather information about his enemies' strengths and weaknesses, allowing him to plan his attacks strategically. This intelligence network was crucial in ensuring the success of his campaigns. Genghis Khan's military brilliance lay in his ability to combine traditional Mongol fighting prowess with innovative tactics and a deep understanding of logistics and strategy. His adaptability and willingness to learn from others set him apart from his contemporaries. This potent combination would prove devastatingly effective in the campaigns to come, cementing his legacy as one of history's greatest military leaders.